towards unconditional self-love in the context of weight. Today, we are addressing a deep-seated belief many of us struggle with: the notion that self-love is contingent upon our physical appearance or weight. I can't love myself looking like this. First, using a scale from 0 to 10, decide how strongly you feel you cannot love yourself while you look at the way you do now. 10 being the strongest, remember that we ideally want to tap on the issues until it gets somewhere from 0 to 3. Even if you don't get it all the way down to 0 today, you may find that the remaining energetic residue works its way out after a sleep cycle. Start tapping on the karate chop point on the side of your hand and say the following out loud. Even though it feels like I can never love myself while I am overweight, I accept my feelings on this and I am open to the possibility of loving myself unconditionally. Even though I can't, won't, don't love and approve of myself while I am in this size, I respect my feelings and I honor my truth. Even though I cannot love myself unconditionally because I cannot love myself while in this fat, I profoundly accept that this is how I feel about it. Take a pause and take a deep breath in and out, and continue tapping around the face and body, starting with the point at the start of one or both eyebrows. Eyebrow point. I hate being overweight. Side of the eyes. I hate having all this excess fat on my body. Under the eye. I think about this all the time. Under the nose. I've tried so hard to lose this weight. Chin. I don't understand why all my efforts haven't got me the long-lasting results. Collarbone. How do I get rid of this fat? Under the armpit. I will do whatever it takes. Tapping on the top of the head. If only someone could really tell me the key to shifting this flab once and for all. Eyebrow point. Because I cannot resist or give up the fight until the weight is gone. Side of the eyes. Because I cannot accept myself like this. Under the eyes. I cringe when I look at the body in the mirror. Under the nose. And I get so upset when I see photos of myself. Chin. It reminds me of how fat I am. Collarbone. And I hate looking like this. Under the armpit. I cannot and will not love myself completely while I look like this. On the top of the head. I will only love myself when I lose the weight. Eyebrow point. I can't accept myself like this. Side of the eyes. That would be saying it's okay to be fat. Under the eye. And it's so not okay for me to be fat. Under the nose. I keep hearing that I have to love myself unconditionally. Chin. I just can't do that. Collarbone. I don't feel worthy of unconditional love. Under the armpit. If I get thin, then I will become worthy of unconditional love. On the top of the head. I'll be able to love myself when I'm thinner. Eyebrow point. But not now. I cannot love myself completely as I am now. Side of the eyes. Withholding love for myself makes me work harder to be thinner. Under the eyes, I must work hard to seek approval by losing all the weight. Under the nose, I don't deserve unconditional love while I am overweight. Chin, I have to earn unconditional love. Collarbone, I have to prove I'm worthy of unconditional love. Under the armpit, I don't know how to love myself completely until all of the fat is gone. Top of the head, I cannot accept myself while I look like this. Let's pause for a moment. Close your eyes and take a deep, long inhale and then exhale through the mouth. Give yourself a couple of seconds to consider that anything came up for you while you were tapping. Any old memories, grudges, emotions. If you want to pause the video, just tap on anything else for as long as you need and then continue. Eyebrow point, tapping on it. Would it be possible to offer myself unconditional love? Side of the eyes, possible to unconditionally love and accept myself regardless of my size. Under the eye, I don't know if I can do that. Under the nose, that's not what I've been brought up to believe. Under the chin, somewhere along the way I've learned that love is conditional. Collarbone, love has been conditional on my meeting expectations. Under the armpit, whose expectations? Top of the head, but what is real love is never conditional. At the eyebrow point, what if profound and transcendental love sees me as a divine and perfect right now? Side of the eyes, that's all well and good, but I live back here in a real world of fear, judgment, greed, and ignorance. Under the eye, I don't know how to love and accept myself. Under the nose, but what if that is the key? Under the chin, what if my denying myself love is the reason for this excess weight? Tap on the collarbone, and maybe dieting is a form of self-punishment and deprivation. Under the armpit, dieting is about punishing myself till I am thin. On the top of the head, well, that hasn't worked, has it? It's failed miserably. At the eyebrows, the diet culture and diet mentality has completely failed me. Side of the eyes, so I'm ready to give something else a chance. Under the eyes, I'm open to the idea of loving myself unconditionally as I am. Under the nose, it might take time to fish the ingrained habits of self-punishment. Chin, but I will begin the process now. Tapping on the collarbone, there is so much about me that is worthy of love. Under the armpit, would I really be so awful to love myself as an overweight person? Tapping on the top of my head, would it really be so hard to offer myself compassion and acceptance? Eyebrow point, maybe I can love myself exactly as I am. Side of the eyes, maybe I can shift the belief that I punish myself till I am thinner. Under the eyes, what a relief it would be to stop battling myself, battling my weight. Under the nose, what a relief it would be to stop hating the fat on my body. Tapping on your chin, what a relief it would be to stop constantly thinking about losing weight. Tapping on the collarbone, I choose to love myself unconditionally, even if I'm not sure how to do that yet. Under the armpit, I'm willing to love myself unconditionally. Top of the head, I choose to love myself unconditionally. Let's pause for a moment, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in and breathe out. If you feel called to continue tapping positive statements, take some time to do that until you feel finished. A good sign of being finished is when you naturally want to take some extra deep breaths or if you yawn. When you're bringing the session to an end, tap on the right edge of your fingernails of the left hand one by one and say, while tapping on your thumbnail, there is a part of me that already knows how to love myself unconditionally. Tapping on the index, that part of me is informing the rest of me now. Tapping on the middle finger, this information transfer is taking place. Tapping on the ring finger with grace and ease. Tapping on the little finger, this information transfer is now complete. Now, with your eyes closed, cross your hand over your chest, take a deep breath and say, transform. In your mind's eye, imagine this new knowledge of how to love yourself unconditionally is pouring into every cell of your physical and energetic bodies until your whole being vibrates with its new frequency of unconditional love. Take a time to visualize this happening. Watch as every cell of your body absorbs and reflects this new information. Watch every cell of yours release the old patterns and witness the new choices being encoded into your DNA. Mindfully open your eyes onto a whole new world in which you recognize that your body is a miracle. Well done. That completes our day 3. Go back to the number you had at the start of the session and see if it has shifted. If not, keep tapping on whatever came up for you. If you feel called to do so, repeat the script as often as you feel is helpful and tap on anything that comes up as a result, especially any memories, emotions, or aha moments.